Shalom, Sister Ebony.
And Sister T.
And welcome to The Rock. And I just wanted to ask you, do you like talking? Do you like hearing yourself talk?
Like hearing myself talk?
Or,
That's deep.
I mean, you do kind of have to hear yourself talk, but yeah, do you like hearing yourself talk?
No, I don't like hearing myself talk.
But you like talking?
I do like talking.
I don't like hearing myself talk, and I don't like talking. So just to let you all know, I'm very nervous recording the video. I'm always nervous recording videos, but I was just thinking about how much I didn't want to do the video and talking. And what I wanted to say, and then we are out here. Our master pushes us, the sisters, to work together, to do things together, to build our relationship, and just build on our relationships together, talking, working out things that need to be worked out, building things, pushing forth his vision. If we come together and bounce around ideas and stuff like that we may have that we want to do, and things like that. So we are out here right now gathering leaves for our homestead, doing something productive, and we're doing it together versus going on our separate times and stuff like that, because one person may have something they feel is more priority and things like that. So this is pushing us to come together despite of everything we got going on and stuff like that. So, and I was just thinking about what our master was talking about with women and our mouths and tongues and how we speak things on ourselves, make agreements that, especially when we're out in the world, we make agreements that are, become lifetime agreements. And then we talk about wanting to get married and have husbands and all these different things, and they end up hindering us from those things, or causing problems, so to speak, in the marriage, because we're bringing baggage that the man doesn't want, and all the different curses that we bring upon ourselves by different things that we say, songs that we've sung and stuff like that we're learning, that we brought curses upon ourselves and things like that. So I was just thinking about our tongues and how us women don't use our mouths right, and how important it is to have a covering, whether it's the father, which most of us women now don't have our fathers to give us that guidance and that covering, and then having our husband, which we are very grateful to Yah for having. We're back, technical problems, but yes, we are very grateful for our covering, that he is nurturing us and bringing us to this knowledge with our mouths and having a covering, and how us women don't know how to build. We don't know how to build in general with our mindsets, and then we also don't know how to build necessarily with our mouths. And I was thinking about us sisters working together, and how in that too, sometimes we don't always know how to build with each other either, and that can become a hindrance, or it can be a very good thing if we learn how to build each other up. That's great. Sorry. Learn how to build each other up, and are able to use our mouths for good for each other, and be mindful of that. Do you have anything? You're thinking of before I keep going.
What are they calling me? Hold on. I'm coming. Okay, hold on. I'm coming. And I'm needed. But quickly, yes, as you've been talking about that, since we have not learned and we've only known to use our way, our mouths the way we've been taught, trained, or what we've seen in our house, our family households, and society, and we naturally already speak in a way that is unproductive, cursive, abstract, and nothing is really building like that. It's like in a competitive nature, or it's in some way prideful, arrogance, competitive, hypocritical. Like that's just naturally our usage of verbiage. That's how we deal with people, and we are not aware of ourselves. It just reminds me of something I was thinking this morning about, me and the sisters talking again, of course. I'm talking to Taylor this time, and just saying, we sometimes us and the sisters will have a battle back and forth. It's light, but it's still sometimes can be intense, like who spoke the right way to each other, or with disrespect, or with honor and stuff. And it's like, what experience do you have respecting anybody? Like we seen ourselves, like if each of us know ourselves, what experience do we have actually properly respecting somebody to say that we know which way the conversation should go, how it go? Like every one of us is falling short in this area, which is why our master have these meetings with us, because he's seen each and every one of us swear we know.
I was thinking the
or
same
think
thing.
we know exactly how.
Aren't you in trouble with?
Right? Didn't you just get in trouble for using your memory?
Aren't we being rebuked for these things with master? And then all of a sudden we just know how to.
We just think we know, right? And it's like, and it's hard for us to acknowledge where each other's strengths and weaknesses are too. It's like everybody wants to pretend like their strengths and weaknesses are in the same area. They're not. And if you know that, you can compliment each other on, in this area, this person would know. So let me shut up. Let me sit back. If we were able to humble ourselves and see that we all are returning to learning how to speak correctly, learning how to do everything right according to scripture, according to how the man wants his house ran. If we all would humble ourselves in that way, then we would know how to build each other up, because it wouldn't be like a competition on who's right.
Yeah, I was thinking about submitting. Isn't that where the Bible talks about submitting ourselves to one another, and then iron sharpens iron? And our master speaks about abstract and concrete thinking, and then what we believe. Do we believe the Bible? And the scriptures speak of these things, and what we're learning is looking at our actions and how we speak and everything, and changing those abstract thinkings and abstract actions into concrete things. We say that we believe the Bible and the words that Yah spoke and written. Then we need to be showing that in our walk. And
I was gonna say, and also too, it's like the interesting thing, the whole men and women both, how you put it, men and women both get some of the same instruction, but women is very different, because men are leaders. They're the heads. They run things, and they operate differently than what a woman in her place is. Her place is a lot of submission and humility and meekness and caring and and nurturing in a certain type of way, whereas a man, his operation is, as the head, his nurturing and his love and his caring looks different than what a woman, how she's supposed to be meek and soft and stuff. And it's interesting, I was thinking, sometimes we're asking Yah, or your masters, or both, I want to change this about myself that's, does not line up. And sometimes you need an opportunity to do it. And I know one of my weak things, I'm like, dang, every time you ask and you want to change something, you know, you got to be put in a position again to
Yes.
do it. And you be like, does that got to come with some more trouble? Because I don't want to keep getting in trouble in order to
your
prove
words being
this.
tested. You have to prove and test.
And every time I'm like, does all testing come with trouble? Could
No.
this testing have to be trouble?
No, it just means you failed.
Right. Like every time
like,
you get
nope,
tested,
you didn't believe that. That's not it.
And it's like, but some of these things, like, I'm like, it's not fair. We didn't get enough time to practice after we remember it. Right.
I was like, nope, as soon as I say this thing, I know it's test. I'm looking.
Test is coming, and you still miss
like,
it.
You said that. Listen, look for that. Look for that test.
Right. And
it's coming.
That's what, you know, it's like, it's so hard being a talker, too, because I'd be like, does every test come with trouble? Do I got to get in trouble to see that I'm wrong?
That's why I asked her, does she like to talk and stuff? Because I don't like to talk. I don't like to say the wrong thing. And then our mouths, us women, get in trouble. That's why. That's another point I was trying to make, too. That's why the Bible has the father or the husband be able to take back our words, because we don't know.
You like, shut up. You ain't ready for that. You ain't even practice.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Dad.
No, it's okay. I'm just like thinking like how I'm like, dang, yeah, I just said I don't need a test today. I need a few opportunities to sharpen myself.
Nope.
But
no
you don't always get
or
those free.
quizzes.
But you know, but sometimes I look at the mercy he gives, and he's like, I'm thinking to myself, what if y'all's like, I'm giving you the mercy, you just too blind. It doesn't happen multiple times because, like, think about it. Before you go to where you're going to get in trouble, maybe with your master.
Oh, yeah.
Because you misspeaking.
Yep.
Sometimes you have an opportunity to humble yourself right before your sisters, and maybe that's the preparation. But you get in that one little conflict in the, you know, let's say in the kitchen or something, you're like, you have an opportunity for a sister to say something, and you can choose the humble route.
Right.
But you still want to be like, have something to say or say it's wrong, or you want to kind of debate it out.
Yeah.
Well, that debate just prepared you to fail when your master comes asking a question about something, and then you wonder why you're debating or tempted to debate or have a bad attitude. It's like, you just practice debating everything anyway. It's like, because that's what I recognize. Like, what if this opportunity, if you just shut up, humble yourself, take correction, even when it's just your sisters, even if something they said irks because you're like, this is some bull crap, or you may, whatever the reason is, you just realize, well, have I not done the same thing? If you sat back and humbled yourself and stopped thinking you were above, you know, when it's time to go before the master, you won't be sitting there fighting every word he say because he gets a little bit of something incorrect. You won't be having that urge. He got that part wrong. You'll be okay. You just be like, yeah, that's true. And it's okay that there's a little, that part. It's okay. Yeah. Or you'll say, that's probably true too. And I'm just deceived. Because have we not been deceived a lot? Yeah. Yes. So it's just, that was my little battle and my little thoughts of that. Like, you just practice humbling yourself with your sisters. You won't have to worry about making a mistake in front of the master, you know. So he does give the mercy. And sometimes you just, ready or not, here I come. You better be ready.
Yep. So that was something that I wanted to discuss. And I wanted to come and ask Tanisha, like, do you like talking?
She annoyed me when she said that. Do you like talking?
Because I don't.
Do you like hearing yourself talk? No, like
we need to
talking
balance
and people
each other
responding.
Out. But I just wanted to bring that too, and as a discussion for
what I'm gonna say shalom. Oh. I gotta go handle the children. Okay, but I'll be back. Go ahead.
As
she don't like talking. I'm leaving her.
No,
perfect.
This is going to be short ending. It's ending right now.
Shalom, y'all.
No, I just wanted to bring that too for, you know, sisters. Don't shy away from this type of biblical marriage either, because it is needed. I don't think that we as women know how much it is needed, along with, you know, other biblical marriages, but where the man has more than one wife, it is not a terrible or bad thing. It's just, it can end up attacking our pride and, you know, what we think and our beliefs and stuff like that, and push us to change or not to change, because we have, like the Bible says, iron sharpens iron. Sisters are able to sharpen each other, build each other, and then have that close-knit friend that is right there with you all the time. Like, that is a blessing. it is truly a blessing. We may not always see it that way, in the beginning, but if we are truly seeking y'all, truly wanting to live the word, and we love y'all, then that understanding will come to you. So I hope that this video was helpful. Sisters, if you are, wanting a covering, seeking covering, not sure, hopefully this may give you something to think about. Please leave comments or questions in the comment section. And I just bid you a shalom. Shalom.